Okay, I'm making up a bit of paste to paste our shells. I'm using corn flour, but normally I would use about half corn flour and half plain white flour for making cakes or bread or something like that. I've got about three or four cupfuls there now. I'm not very precise with it because I mix it with water first. The corn flour mix is a bit easier than the bread making flour. It doesn't tend to go lumpy. Just cold water to mix it with. Okay, that's lump free. And then I'm just boiling up some water here. I get there's about 4 or 5 pints in there. As soon as it starts to boil, I'll tip it in and stir it continuously. Okay, I've got the water boiling. This is the corn flour, and you've got to stir it kind of constantly once this goes in, otherwise it goes lumpy. And just pour in enough to get the consistency you want. It thickens up quite a lot, very, very suddenly when it starts to boil again. It's a bit thin, so just add a bit more. A little more. Then just let it boil for about 30 seconds. Okay, that'll do.
Then you want to get the same set on the bottom with the same orientation.
Bread flour and half corn flour.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It's gelling up already, isn't it?
Bread flour.
I'm just getting ready to join up a 3-break 6-inch Maltese shell, all red stars with yellow and green in them.
I am about to start working on trying to make this to this.
Okay.
But first I have to get a mallet, and I think I'm going to move down to this lower bench where I get some force on it, and I'll drive this down in to create a hole down in my lift charge on this guy, and then I'll turn it upside down and take this and point it at the hole and slam it down. Creating my hole down in here, and then very, very carefully, very gently pull that out. Now, if that had worked right, it would have left a hole. Okay.
Action. Go.
All right. Now we're gonna point this at the hole. Stick that down in there, and then we're gonna
Now, would
go
that be fuse assembly?
and bang. We've got my 2 brakes and my big 8-inch shell here in the press. And I'm going to squeeze it down. This is a delicate operation. A little bit too much would be way too much. That's in there. That's solid like a rock now. And then I'm gonna make some pasted paper and ram it into this crack and try and build that out to smooth. And then I'll tape it down and leave it to dry for a while and take it in, and then I get to do the spiking process.
These only get one side paste, or
Second brake attachment is 6. That's a hurdle.
that's what she said?
That's a hurdle.
That is what she said.
Bill, right?
Ooh, I don't think so, man. I wouldn't call that cool. Too wet, too wet. Too wet. What are you thinking?
Hey Bob?
Yeah.
Mine's longer. I can hit the spots you can't.
Yeah, when the laptop starts adjusting itself, it's time to be scared. Very scared.
But yeah, this is, I don't know. That's how you do this. So you're working with a lot more than I've ever
Yeah,
attempted to
it
do.
goes
You're
back.
really working.
Trying to push it in.
Baggy otherwise.
Try to get all those, even, I mean, I just did a 4-inch and, or that 5-inch and it still couldn't
Sort of packing down nicely.
get all of them out, but.
Yeah. That's cool.
She's pushing right into
Yeah,
I did.
that's the view there.
Oh, yeah, that's another good view. Well, it says Bangkok Pyro, so.
Yeah.
I just moved it.
Yeah.
The 10-second delay.
Get my apron.
We're gonna have to start getting the newspaper at home, Molly. I'm gonna need a newspaper. Either that or go up to the recycling center to look for some that's just laying around.
Oh, that's a good idea. There'll be plenty of it there.
No, I've got spiking. I've got spiking. No, I've got. Yeah.
I'm getting ready to mate the first brake to the already mated second and third brake on this 6-inch Maltese shell.
What would you recommend?
I'm actually able to keep them pretty flat.
It's amazing. I mean, I twirl and twist it out of it. I didn't see you push it through and then leave it out.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. If my calculations are right, it would take 162 feet of straight out.
Wow. How many verticals? 32? 32.
Yep. It's gonna be a door. That's gonna need straight in.
All right, so I'm putting 12 on this one.
It's 11 kilograms.
Only.
It's only 11 kilograms. What is that in pounds?
So this baby came in at 11 kilograms or about 24.2
On the
pounds.
shelf,
For those who
right.
can't think of kilograms.
22 pounds.
24.2.
720. Yeah. So it would be 300, 600, 720. I got some 1FA, which
That says,
some 1FA
yeah, that might be good for this one.
stuff that's gone through a 3 mesh and stays on the front.
687 grams. The third one is part B.
So what happened was, we need to make bottom shots. For one of these. And then you've got one that sticks the hole in the bottom.
This is the cement, right? Maybe that's cement. You say there's 2 turns.
Yeah.
Pretty much the whole thing. And then just one side.
Coming up the shell.
Laddie's right.
Yeah.
They taste terrible, but these taste expensive.
That's right.
What's their reputation? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Not. That's for rolling chairs.
Oh, yeah, perfect for
That's a
that.
great thing. I want your spiky doors firmly attached.
Yeah. It gets yanked on, that's for sure.
All right, Bob, what are we doing?
Great for Paul, we off the phone, I think he's having troubles.
Bob, my camera's over there sitting on my back on the couch. You can get it, take a shot or two.
You know, we have to get some of these man jams joined.
Do you have to get that really wet?
Huh?
Do you have to get that really wet with that stuff?
This is not wet on both sides. This is just the outer wrap on the Maltese shell, so it's not been pasted on both sides and broken. It's just being applied wet on one side, so it doesn't lay down quite as easily as pasted paper does.
Paul's funny, man. He loves putting that Christmas wrapping on
Your shells?
his shelf.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was finishing off a couple of my refashion shells. Don't you want some decorative wrap for that? I said, no, I'm happy with brown.
Yeah.
So
I
I got
like,
some.
I like the brown look also.
I'm not crazy about how this is not really adhering to the shell. I'm tempted to break this on both sides. When I'm tearing down these strips to fold the pasted paper onto the bottom, I don't tear them all the way to the bottom of the shell. So when I do pleat these in, these little corners are fireproof, and if I had torn down to there, it could create a little gap for fire to get in there. So it's just a little trick when I'm pasting to not tear it all the way down to the shell. Just to clean that in, if you've got any paste on it or anything. Now scratch that, just a fuzz deeper.
You mean the slit?
The slit, the scratch. Yeah. You want about 1/16 inch. That's not going to be good. Okay. Now you put your cross of black match on there. And put the other one across it, 90 degrees to it. Yeah. And you fold, before you do anything else, cut yourself about a 3-foot piece of tarred string.
It seems like it would be easier.
You can?
Like that, right?
Yep. Now take a clove hitch and tie a clove hitch down around a 1/2 inch on that slit.
Whilst keeping those.
This is where your lovely spousal unit will come in handy when you're working at home. And you're going to have to get one of those when you get home. You can't do this without a spousal unit.
Did you put like an overhand on this also?
Yep. Actually, Wrap it around there about 4 times, real tight. And then just tie it off to its other leg. Yeah, that's good. Now, cut a piece of bamboo skewer. This is probably going to be about long enough for now.
Okay.
So I fold all these legs up.
Okay.
While doing that, hold a skewer alongside it there, and then wrap it.
Yeah. Dick.
Yeah, like that's going to happen. Hold that ear up there. Anything that needs to be straightened, straighten. That's pretty good. Go ahead and tie that there. Yeah.
I think we need somebody in a green plaid suit to narrate it.
Oh, I definitely think so. I've tried to keep that dam since we're in the before we spike everything, we gotta pack this thing
Yeah.
full. I tried to hold that dam right out here so that I didn't have to do much packing. I held right
Okay.
there. It was just sort of gently doing this, just creating the other pressure that all can go into. I am assembling the Wheel of Death with 2 of Paul's giant fountains as drivers on it. And there's some serious mass going to be turning on this baby. We put supports on it to keep the drivers from being slung outwards on the wheel. It's well balanced. So if it works, it ought to be a very impressive display, and if it doesn't work, it ought to be a very entertaining display.
That's mine from earlier. Here, I'll go get you one right now.
No. Kidding. Just kidding.
About to slam one in.
Just line it up and go for it, huh?
On the street with the hole.
That it?
And then straight. And then... Okay. Still live, I thought it was back to me and died before.
Yeah.
Watch you eat your noodles for that. The paste one side completely, and as they roll it up, they just
They put some more.
smooth it out afterwards.
How far up is the left?
Minimal amount.
Just okay. Once you go take care of them with the shells, I'll get the up the street.
Oh.
We are just putting up the great Thai double fountain, double giant Paul's fountain wheel. Hopefully we don't get a thunderstorm. I have to take this down real quick. And we might just shoot it and video it tonight. Pulling the paper onto it.
Yeah. And you can smooth it out.
And it worked so much better.
So what was that trick?
When you're pasting a shell, instead of trying to roll the paper on tight like this, it just gets kind of hard. He's saying,
Get it started.
once you get it started,
Yep, like that. And then lift it up.
flip it over.
Flip it up, and then you're pushing that paper away because it got so much tighter.
Like that. But you're pushing the paper on there. That's a nifty trick. So he waits till day 10.
Yeah, you know, it's these little things, you know.
Born on the bayou go.
6, 7.
It's someone standing behind it, otherwise you get no sense
Perspective.
of perspective in there. It's like 3 or 4.
A week's worth of hard work. We took a half day off to go cave spelunking, water cave spelunking. Bunch of nice product. Paul did a heck of a lot of work prepping stars and comets and black powder and black match for us so we could come and play hard. Pretty nice.
That is quite alright.
It is. That's an old style Italian show in a box.